Woods will now start Tyler Snoop Huntley at quarterback. Tim Boyle is backing him up if he can. The Titans have played tough, but Will Levis has killed them with 3 boneheaded plays in 3 losses. Tennessee ekes out an upset here, 21-20 on Boomer Esiason.
The best mornings start with Wrangler. Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Want to keep your gas-powered engines running like this? Stable's proprietary formulas are proven by third-party testing to outperform the competition in keeping fuel fresh, preventing corrosion, and cleaning the entire fuel system. With Stable, you can have confidence we're doing the right thing for your engine's long-term health. Pour into your gas can or fuel tank, then top off with fresh fuel. At every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable. Available where fuel additives are sold.
The best mornings start with Wrangler. Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
You get the most for your lease with another backstage, yeah.
I need that.
Yeah, we got the cars you love to drive.
Hey there, it's Chuck Cooperstein for Autoflex Leasing. The summer heat has arrived, but don't worry, you won't have to sweat the car leasing process this season, because just like you, that lease payment is important to me. That perfect vehicle is important to me. And that lasting relationship is important to me. I feel good that my friends at Autoflex took care of me, and I know they'll take care of you too. I know I'm ready for any adventure that this summer brings with my Autoflex lease at my side. Reach out to the professional and friendly team at Autoflex by going online to autoflex.com or by giving them a call at 972-234-1234. Again, 972-234-1234.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. In my 12 years of practice as a reproductive urologist, I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS. It really wasn't easy before. You had to take time out of your day, come to a physical office, and see a specialist like me in person. Now, through HIMSS.com, you can get world-class sexual health care and a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online process. It starts with a free assessment from a medical provider licensed in your state who can determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, the medication is shipped.
Hey, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'll start bringing more content. Man, I just left the gym.
ED through HIMSS.
To start your free online visit and find ED
9
treatment at
o'clock.
up to 95% off brand name prices, go to
The library opens in an
hims.com/radio.
hour.
That's hims.com/radio
So
for
I
your
probably
free
can
online visit.
go drop my clothes off at the house, the wet clothes from the gym. Then I'll head over to the library so I get a minute to decompress. I do want some breakfast, but I need
Need
watermelon.
inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond low prices. Like digital coupons worth
I like this new
$600
plan I'm
each week and up
on.
to $1 off per gallon at the pump.
Come on,
So
man,
you
let's
can
go.
get big flavors and big savings.
There we go.
Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions
And he is flying kind of fast there.
Special deals like select Kroger brand pasta sauce or pasta for only 99 cents each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Oh, I feel so much better. I studied for this LSAT because I've taken it before. But everything's kind of slowing down for me. It's like I've just been drilling like 100 hours a week on this, on just the material, and now I can kind of see things developing. And I might go to, I got a listing today. I got to go out and put a sign out and get some photos at 4 o'clock in another county. Then once I get those photos, get them uploaded, the sellers will be happy. I'll be done with that. Now I'll get buyers look at the house. Go from there. My test outside is November, I think 5th or 6th. I'm not thinking yet. We should have some slip or something.
They have a better chance of making the college football playoff right now than Clemson does, according to the numbers, according to the percentage chance of making it.
Hey, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button.
Before we get into
And if you
that,
heard me,
since
didn't hear
we
me,
played the Ryan
make sure my
Williams
audio work,
clip
hit the
was
like button as well.
beautiful. I mean, he's just a beautiful football player with what he did in the game of the year in that Alabama.
Pretty good
win over
game this
Georgia.
weekend.
We do have to talk about a couple of different things relating to him.
Well, let's start with his eye black.
Can you find his recruitment as well, Bobby?
Yeah, he was a top 10 recruit. He was the second receiver in the country. I think he was number 8 overall.
So he's 17. We're 17. We're in October almost. I was 17 when I got to college. I turned 18 about a month in. That's still very, very young, especially today, where you have so many coaches, Bobby, that are holding kids back a year.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they're not young. They hold them back when they get to high school.
Yeah.
So they can really dominate TAPS and other programs.
Any specific?
I mean, nobody specific that I know of, but Ryan Williams had a little controversy because on his eye black it said "kill everybody," which I like to have some context here. Okay, because if it just means kill everybody in the football sense, like, hey, just kill all the other players. That's I'm fine with that, and that's he's trying to kill everybody on the football field. But I don't know, like, what does that mean?
I mean, Drake used to say
things that happen to you right now.
Judy's 59. She has lupus, and like a lot of other people in coastal Florida, she is uninsured. She's getting help from family and has plans to request federal assistance, but she's in limbo for now. Frank Morris, NPR News, Arapika, Florida.
Stocks open mixed this morning as ports along the East Coast and Gulf Coast brace for a possible dock workers strike. NPR's Scott Horsley reports the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped about 150 points in early trading.
Tens of thousands of longshoremen are set to go on strike at midnight if no deal is reached before then. A work stoppage would idle shipping traffic at 36 ports in the east and southeast. Dock workers are pushing for higher pay and limits on automation. Satellite companies DirecTV and Dish TV are merging. The two companies tried to combine years ago, but the deal was blocked over antitrust concerns. That's less of an issue now that video streaming has eclipsed satellite service. Asian stocks were mixed overnight. Japan's Nikkei average tumbled nearly 5% in anticipation of the country's new prime minister, while stocks were higher in Hong Kong and Shanghai. Scott Worthley, NPR News, Washington.
On Wall Street, the Dow is now down about 138 points. This is NPR.
9:04, this is KERA News. I'm Sam Baker. A federal judge has ruled restrictions in Texas on mail-in ballot voter assistance are unconstitutional. Texas Public Radio's Dan Katz reports.
In his ruling, U.S. District Judge Xavier Rodriguez said Texas's vote harvesting law was vague and restricted free speech. Under that law, those who assist mail-in ballot voters in exchange for compensation could spend up to 10 years in prison and be fined up to $10,000. Texas's Attorney General Ken Paxton cited this law when he raided the homes of organizers with one of the nation's largest Latino civil rights organizations searching for voter fraud. Saturday's ruling means that those investigations will now have to stop.
That was Dan Katz with Texas Public Radio. There's been mixed reaction from those attending the State Fair of Texas about its new ban on firearms. Aretha Russell has been a security officer at the fair for a year now. She was at the shooting last year that prompted the ban.
What they doing this year is a definitely need. Yeah, because that was really scary last year. I don't see how the pedestrians even got in here with the gun. That's one thing I'm confused about.
But Sumatra Vanison said she feels safe without the gun ban because of the security and officers on duty.
That's really not a concern. After the shooting happened, we were here the very next day. We're in Texas. That's what we do here. You know, this open carry.
Was being undervalued right now because they're playing, like I said, they're a 14-point dog to UCF, and they shouldn't be. UCF's not a 14-point favorite. I mean, they're just now a Big 12 team. You know, they're not a Power 5 program yet. They should not be 14-point favorites over another Power 5 team. But now K-State rolls into town this weekend, and it's a 6.5-point favorite for K-State. And K-State, the last time they were at altitude 2 weeks ago, they lost to BYU 38-9. I mean, they get a lot of smokers on that team. They have to. There's no reason why they were that bad against BYU.
K-State just beat the snot out of Oklahoma State, though.
They score.
Bad.
They score.
Oh, my gosh. No, that running back who's over there, DJ Giddens, he is a monster.
Shout out Bill Snyder.
So, Shador,
he's not there.
28 of 35, 290, 3 TDs. Travis Hunter had a big pick. And, there was some talk about...
And a touchdown catch.
And a touchdown catch, yes. Now, Richard Sherman had mentioned last week, he said he's bland as a wide receiver. You'll never get to have him. He'll never play both sides of the ball at the NFL.
Well, let's have a discussion.
All right.
Dion, or whoever represents Travis Hunter coming out, tells Jerry Jones and every other team, my guy's playing 2 ways. Don't draft him. And you're going to pay him for 2 ways, too. This is the Shohei of the National Football League. This is Dion 2.0. You take it or leave it. And you say back to him, what?
I don't know if it's they say anything back. I think at that point it's the NFL stepping in and people say, you're not going to dictate that level of discussion to any of our teams. Like, there's a difference. A lot of times they don't like whenever you...
Yeah, but people have forced their way out of situations.
Sure, but to say, like, if they were... The NFL does have a hesitancy with playing people...
What's up, Amron?
Like, overplaying them and getting them too strong a workload. If he was saying, like,
far from a hero,
if the dividing line was over, I'm going to play both ways all the time, and that's what's going to happen, and you're going to let me do that.
I'm great. Just left the gym, heading to get rid of my wet clothes and getting ready to go study within the next hour.
That can't be a hard and fast rule of nobody is allowed to take me unless I'm playing both sides. I think they would really try to hold that.
Put that to the side, and let's just assume that a coach will do it.
I think that you would. I would not.
Let's just say the NFL doesn't step into interfere.
Right. I would not try to play in both ways.
And he's gonna, and he says, "Well, don't draft me," and that becomes a fight issue. Because if I'm him, if he does want to play both ways, think of that money. Now you're gonna get slotted, no matter what.
You'll get slotted rookie deal.
Yeah,
rookie deal.
That's the thing that can help the team.
You draft him, and you don't even question it because he's
that good.
He is one of the most immensely talented players I've ever seen in my life.
He's so good. Now the issue is going to be, and Sherman talked about this. He's like, just run 3 go routes in the third quarter on him. Just set him up. Just do because you could scheme to get on him, and then just run 3 straight go routes, and then he's cooked.
Which no one is. There's probably
from Sherman.
Yeah, I mean, look, Richard's a brilliant guy. Stanford.
There's probably nobody
especially knocking on doors.
Right.
There's probably nobody.
Go away.
I don't know. It was more like throwing a shoulder.
Yeah, he didn't knock.
There's nobody. There's nobody probably better equipped in the analyst realm to talk about it than Richard, because Richard was a receiver, got recruited to Stanford as a receiver, spent the first 2 years there, had to flip sides. He was never the athlete that Travis Hunter was. He was never the recruit that Travis Hunter was, but somebody who's seen both sides. I think he's definitely a better corner. That's something where
give me 1 to 10 with Hunter as a corner, and 1 to 10 as a receiver.
Like his potential is he's a 10 corner. As a receiver, I think he's probably an 8.
Oh,
I mean, if he wants to play receiver full time, I think he will be a Pro Bowler.
And Richard Sherman, they had it back and forth. After this was said, after he called him a boring receiver,
Travis called him bland.
Travis Hunter basically said, "Keep my name out of your mouth. Stop talking about me. Let me play football." He's an analyst, Travis. Sorry, that's what he does. And then he wore a T-shirt,
just wore bland
to get back at him. And then he said, "My feelings were kind of hurt. I looked up to Sherman, so my feelings were hurt, but all good." But that was before he wore the T-shirt to get back at him. And then Sherman tweeted, "If this guy plays corner, he's going to set all the records for payment." So he was giving him some social media props for defense.
He's got elite skills,
and he had that Heisman pose that looked good.
He's got elite skills.
That good slow-mo Heisman pose when someone drops it looks good.
So good.
Oh, and you watched him walk up to it's like, make sure you get this. Yeah. There you go.
So there was a play that's been detailed a lot in this game where Travis was on another receiver. He follows him a little bit. They're playing zone, and then he notices that the quarterback's eyes got him. He darted, and he picked up 10 yards, closed 10 yards in like that. and got the diving interception. It was a tremendous play. And it shows what a great corner he is. But to Richard's point, it could be very difficult. Now, Travis talked about this with Charles Woodson about why, Charles kind of said, hey, you should be the Heisman winner. You should be the Heisman winner. And Travis did say,
yeah, I'll be going to the office probably about 2 or 3, maybe 2. Maybe not. I'm not sure right now. I don't think I'm going to.
Still putting up the right numbers.
I gotta go tomorrow.
He's right.
Sure.
I mean, he's putting up 130 snaps a game.
I might not go today.
Things that nobody out there is doing.
Nah, but I won't
That's
go.
why his Heisman Trophy
I'll go tomorrow.
have
Man, that's gonna be
really
brief.
shot up here in the last 4 days. Him and Milrow, they're the two biggest movers from this past week. Milrow was already near the top. He has gone past Cam Ward. He's now the favorite, about 2-1. And Hunter moves up as well. So he leapfrogs Nico and Carson Beck. So he's into the top, 3 now?
While we were sitting here after you asked that, I had to go look. I was like, let me scan some names and try to figure out for a pro reference for you on Hunter, as what his ceiling could be. So at corner, think Jalen Ramsey, he could be that guy. At receiver,
About 20
think
minutes.
Chris Godwin, steady Pro Bowl guy, strong 2, could be a 1 in some contexts. That's him.
If you are married or leaning towards letting him play both, given the quarterback's coming out, does he have to go 1? What do you feel stronger about? Travis Hunter should win the Heisman, or Travis Hunter should be 1? Or the first non-quarterback taken? Has to be.
He, to me, is absolutely the first non-quarterback taken. To me, that's... Now, obviously, I've not...
The value of quarterback is hard to get around.
I have not done a deep dive study yet.
Well, get Wilchuk on the phone.
So Kuiper did his big board 4 days ago. His top 3, he's got Hunter 1, Will Johnson, the corner at Michigan 2. So you could have 2 corners, and then James Pierce at Tennessee 3, the edge.
I think in all likelihood he will be the best player overall in the draft. And so then the question is, in a weak quarterback class, and depending on who gets that pick, if it's a team that's already set up a quarterback, do they just say we're taking him?
And you let him play both sides.
I mean, you start letting him play both sides. If you play both sides, he's not going to play 100 at the NFL level. I don't think. I don't know that anybody has the fitness for that.
I don't think you can sustain it.
College football kegger here on 105 for the fan.
How about that? UNLV.
Oh, so before we leave this, y'all starting to feel a little wrong about Deion? We going back now?
No.
Towards the bandwagon?
That's
going
long
back on
ways.
the bandwagon because they're going to be a bowl team this year, but they're not a contending team. I think it's been a disappointment.
To be a contending
from the
team
standpoint
second year is pretty unfair. That's pretty unfair for the expectation and standard. I mean, Colorado.
Not today's college game.
I still think he operates in a way I think he's done some good stuff. I think he could be better if he could check the ego a little. If he could check it a little, he could turn it into a really, really great program.
Second year, we did get the number 1 in the nation.
You were also a program, though, that has always been higher.
That's true. There's no doubt.
Not always.
We've had some bad years. We've had some bad years. Hey, I want to
beat Florida first.
I want a media watchdog this real quick. All right. The media said Travis Hunter shunned Cam Newton on the sideline. He did not. Okay, they're boys. They go back. Cam coached them as a youth, and they were on the sideline, hanging out, talking. They were just effing around with each other. All right, media watchdog. Don't pull that stuff. There's plenty to do there. That wasn't it. Real quick though, UNLV. Circus Sports said we're going to offer $100,000 to this Matthew Sluka kid. UNLV's like, nope. He left. The wide receivers are like, nope. Give it to the offensive line. They deserve it. They put the backup in, and they absolutely destroy Fresno State 59-14. The backup is better than Matthew Sluka. We said -1.5. It was easy money. It was. Dude, UNLV, they're still on track to get that final playoff spot from the group of 5.
College football kegger part 2 with Ralph James Choppy here on DFW Sports Station. How screwed are the Cowboys without Micah and Tank? Nikki from DallasCowboys.com is next.
Let's get you over to Platinum Chrysler Dodge Ram Jeep. It is, of course,
hey, do me a favor. If you come in for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it.
Brand new Chrysler Dodge Ram or Jeep.
I just left the gym.
Go see
headed
Scott
to
Millsap. He is the GM.
Library opens up like at 10 o'clock, so I have like 45 minutes before I can go in there and study.
I know we are the September
I'm not going
30th
to the office today.
But it is still the Labor Day sales event. Today is the last day of it. It's right between I-20 and Highway 80. Get ahead of it. Get that brand new 2024 Jeep Gladiator Sport. You're going to get $32.50 bonus cash allowance, and Texas residents an extra $12.50. Maybe you want the Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland and Summit, $5,000 bonus cash allowance. Texas residents another $1,000. The offer ends today. You can get that 2025 Ram 1500 Lone Star Crew Cab, $3,000 cash allowance with $1,000 cash allowance for Texas residents as well. Go see Scott Millsap, the GM over there. PlatinumCDRJTexas.com. I'm a proud Platinum customer. They're going to give you a fantastic deal. Drive a little further to save a lot more at Platinum Chrysler Dodge Ram Jeep.
You can either go to Bobby's place after the show to hear more, or it's probably
I'm laid back. I don't get very animated about much. I don't get animated about much. I'm laid back. I like to handle my, if something needs to be done, business tip, I'll get it. Make sure I get that accomplished.
That's all great.
Haven't done bad for myself.
Unexpected happens to you. If you were to die, who would pay the mortgage and all the other bills? Would your family have to sell their home just to survive? That's why you need to call Term Provider for the lowest rates available on quality term life policies.
Yeah, if you can get me in a Hollywood film, I appreciate it. I'll be a villain in a Hollywood film. Teach me how to act.
Even 70%. Already have coverage? Call and see if you're paying too much. Term Provider could save you thousands. And if your health isn't perfect, even more reason to call. We'll match you with the right policy, even if you have weight issues like diabetes or high blood pressure. Right now, your family's protected. Make sure that protection continues if something unexpected happens to you. Call for a free call to see if you can save up to 70%. Call 800-200-1966 now. That's 800-200-1966. 800-200-1966.
I'm Bob, founder and chairman of Work America Parts Group. Family of parts that includes RepairClinic.com, an expansive HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle will take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any more repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com. Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
It's a Cowboys Monday, brought to you by Twin Peaks and K-Post Roofing and Waterproofing on 105.3 The Fan.
Deli rinse and refresh. Break it up with stinky clothes. Rinse it up. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the things that just won't ever come out.
These people really went overboard.
Just one wash, guaranteed.
I don't feel so good.
You feel hot. Dayquil Kids will take care of that fever.
What about my cough?
Dayquil Kids has that covered.
Will it make my throat feel better?
Yes, that too.
But will it taste good?
Yep, Dayquil Kids comes in your favorite flavor.
Purple?
Well, yes, it's great.
Try new Dayquil Kids Plus Fever, the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. Safe for kids 6+. Use as directed.
Hey Tolos, it's Colby, owner of Colby Garage Door, DFW's #1 garage door company. Fast, friendly, and affordable. Call us today for your free estimate at 469-909-0956 or visit ColberGarageDoor.com.
WinStar World Casino and Resort is the casino of the Dallas Cowboys. And with over 10,000 of your favorite games, we're the place for you to be a star. Experience the ultimate in luxury at WinStar, where the opulent WinStar Spa, 36 world-class golf holes, and top-notch entertainers combine to offer you the star treatment you truly deserve.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score 100% verified resale tickets for every Cowboys game. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turn